Oh, announcement time. Ding, 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 ding.
Going to the calendar here. The merch giveaway.
Merch
will
giveaway.
Be Thursday, the 26th of October to
November the 2nd.
November the 2nd. So if you 5 a.m. listeners are going to get a head start.
Hey.
Compared to those people who see us through social media.
I mean, it really just giving the people the chance to...
You'll have enough time.
We're just doing a like, share.
You got to follow on social media. You got to tag 3 people. And then for an extra entry, you can go on and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And we'll make a post about this with the details.
With all the details. So
Tag 3 people on Facebook, that's an entry. Tag 3 people on Instagram, that's an entry. And then subscribe on YouTube, that's an entry. And we'll write down your name. We'll put it in a hat
on each of those.
Yeah, and you have to also be a current follower. So, I mean, if you do it, that could be 3 of your name drops. We'll put them in a hat, churn it up, whatever.
Unlimited entries per person?
Yeah, on the comment.
Oh, that sounds god-awful.
No, it's perfect.
So that'll be in a more condensed and cohesive
We will give you all the information
in a post.
Much better in a post.
Yeah, be on the lookout for the Facebook or the Instagram.
Be checking that out.
Welcome back to episode 32. Look at us.
32.
We donned some Halloween costumes.
I don't know if you noticed anything different about us.
Wow. These are actually the real actors from episode 3 of Star Wars.
I'm Hayden Christensen.
And I'm Ian McGregor.
So we're going to talk a little bit about some Halloween stories.
Yeah, so this is part 2 of the Halloween Spooktacular.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell you some stories, some scary stories to tell in the cave. It's not dark in here, so it's not scary stories to tell in the dark.
Really, yeah. Just in the cave.
Just in the cave. Cave vibes.
Watched over by Al Pacino. So.
Right there.
Right over there.
Right,
point at
right there.
Point at it with your Yingling Slayer 3000.
Yes.
But, let's see. Chris has got a word of the week, most likely.
Do you have a word of the week?
Do you have a word of the week?
Yeah, he's going to have a word of the week.
He's going to have a word of the week ready for us. Something Halloween related, hopefully.
Yeah.
I like pumpkin spiced from last week.
Pumpkin spiced.
Yeah, I was so
good.
pumpkin spiced this past weekend. It was a great time for fall activities.
Falltivities.
Mm-hmm. Still haven't gone to a corn maze or a pumpkin patch.
No. Porn maze?
No, corn.
I go there every day.
But this is Hayden.
This is Tanner.
And this is Chris B. Howdy, howdy. Let's get spooky.
Whoa!
I will force push us in. Whoa!
Quick costume change, everybody.
Force pushed myself right out of that.
Dang!
Hold on. Haven't done one of these in a little bit.
Yeah, here it is, crisp.
Whoop. Hello.
Ooh,
that was nice.
Refreshing.
New thing.
Oh, yeah. Tanner got a cup.
I don't hear shit. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Man, that's going to be exciting to hear.
Snap,
I really hope you can hear that.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be great for those people who listen with headphones.
By the way, Landon, you wanted to talk about hair?
Oh, man. Yeah, look at Chris's hair!
Been saving this up for months!
Actually went to Turkey and got the whole procedure done.
Yeah. They surgically removed all this from my ass. Planted it in.
Looks great, honestly.
Yeah, y'all didn't know that I've been braiding my ass hair for years. For this. So,
Yeah, Adam
now that little bit more comfortable. Mm-hmm. The word of the week. Dobler-Dahmer theory. A theory stating that if two people are into each other, a big romantic gesture works. But if one person isn't into the other, the same gesture comes off as serial killer crazy.
Can you give an example?
Look, there's a fine line between love and insanity. It's the Dobler-Dahmer theory.
That was the example?
That was apparently the example.
So it's like the difference between a stranger playing music outside your house versus you playing music outside your girlfriend's house.
So like
while it's raining.
I would almost say like if you're not so into somebody,
yeah,
and they do like something like they're really into you, it's like calm down, I'm really not. But then if you're into somebody and they make like a huge gesture towards you, it's like, oh my gosh, this guy's so awesome. He's so amazing. But if someone else does it, it's weird.
It's a little okay. I
get it.
See what
I
you're
get it.
about.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that they have a term for that now. Yeah.
Right. Because I can see that because like someone is like if someone did something for me and I'm not that into him, it's like, hey,
Dobler-Dahmer,
Dobler, Dahmer theory.
Dobler-Dahmer.
Yeah,
I get the Dahmer part.
Yeah.
What's the Dobler part?
like doppelganger, maybe.
Because they're doing the same.
B in there, Hayden.
Yeah,
Doppler.
Doppler. Oh,
It's
Doppler.
not like the Doppler radar. It's
Right.
the Doppler.
I don't know. Gobbler Dahmer. I can understand a gobbler Dahmer, but yeah. If someone gives you a gesture and you're not that into them, a little bit.
So it's
this
long.
Smell of my ass.
Yeah.
It's hard to wash out. So
here we are.
It's the spooky season, and we promised
part 2 of the spooky season.
Part 2, and we promised
32.
Stories.
Chris prepared 2 stories.
He pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Oh yeah.
I figured, and y'all can justify and ask Haley because I was like, pretty sure Tanner's going to come up with a personal story. Hayden's not going to come up with bullshit.
I have a story.
So I came up with 2 stories, and I actually had a third story. I just didn't have time to finish writing it.
That's true. I was looking around for like Arkansas creepypastas or something weird like that, but there's
like that.
There was nothing.
Right.
There was the Arkansas sleep experiment.
Really?
But then I didn't really read through it because it sounded like a ripoff of the Russian sleeping experiment.
Yeah.
It's like it's probably the same exact thing, except it happens at a homeless shelter.
Fun fact about that one. The picture of that creepy guy, that's a Halloween decoration that somebody took and just mocked up like that. And someone commented, they're like, I've had literal nightmares about that image from the Russian sleep, just because that's the cover photo. And then it turned out to just be someone's like $20 Halloween decoration. Yeah. Because they showed a picture of it like sitting in a passenger seat during daytime, and they're like, that thing does not look scary.
It's not the same thing at all.
No.
Let me look up that picture real quick because I need to
post it on the screen.
Yeah, I'll throw it up. Okay. Yeah, there it is.
That one there.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, I remember listening to that the first time, and I thought, when you're a teenager, and it was before creepypastas were like a huge thing, and I was like, holy shit, because I thought it was real.
This is wild.
Because it sounded so convincing. And then after I figured out what creepypastas were, I was like, oh, this is just a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, so you saved that picture, right?
Yeah, we saw that one.
Yeah. That's it?
That's the decoration. Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not scary at all.
No, it was funny because someone had it like in their like passenger seat, and it looked like they were just like going to the mall, and they just weren't feeling. Yeah, this one.
Oh man, I had that drink come up through my nose.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna send those pictures to you.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, how do we want to kick this off? Do you want to read
Chris
one of yours?
Go, yeah.
I'll read one of mine. I'll let you do.
And then we can finish back off with your second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about my story?
Well, we can go reverse order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris and
we went this order last time.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm going to do this. This one came from a meme. Like, I seen a meme, and that's how I came up with it.
So these are originals.
Oh, yeah,
like your Krampus story.
Yeah, no, I came up with these.
I figured so. I was just confirming. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah. Let's give Chris the mic.
I'm not going to read the title because it will ruin it. I'll release the title afterwards. All right. In October of 1984, podcasters Chris, Hayden, and Tanner set out to produce a scary, realistic pod about a mythical creature.
I like this.
They traveled to Irving, Texas, and interview residents about any myths.
What do I know about Irving, Texas?
You should know about Irving, Texas.
What happened?
There's a lot of things in Irving, Texas.
We gotta listen to the story.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to the story. Locals tell them of a hermit who lived in the forest and abducted 7 kids in the 70s. He supposedly murdered them all in his basement.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Killing them in pairs while having one stand in a corner.
Watching?
Yes.
I mean, the last person would
To
be
live
killed
to
in a pair. Because
No.
people were killed in pairs.
No, I didn't say anything about them.
Oh.
There was an odd number of kids. So
Yeah, one of them had to.
watch
Yeah, one of
all
them
of
had to
them.
watch the other ones die.
Oh, yeah, because 7
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, so that one just had to watch all the other ones.
Damn it.
So they explore the area around where they said. They meet 2 hunters, one of whom warns them about the forest is cursed. He tells them of a young child who went missing in February. When she returned 3 days later, she talked about an old man whose feet never touched the ground. They camp for the night, and the next day find an old graveyard with old bottles of iodine and hair bleach.
Oh, okay.
And some very small gravestones, one of which Hayden accidentally knocks over. That night, they hear sounds of whooing. The following day, they try to hike back to their car but cannot find it before dark and have to make camp. They again hear the whooing. In the morning, they find 3 cases of Miller Lite and bags of beef jerky beside their tent that wasn't theirs.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
I'm not scared
I'm
anymore.
not upset.
Tanner learns his map is missing. Hayden reveals he used the map to wipe his ass. Which provokes a fight between the trio as they realize they are lost.
I would not do that. Keep going.
This isn't you, Hayden. This is this different.
I know.
It's just a different Hayden.
Yeah.
Another universe hater.
Yeah. They decide to head south and discover empty beer cans hanging from the trees. They again hear the mysterious sounds that night, including women laughing. After an unknown force shakes the tent, they hide in the forest until dawn. Upon returning to the tent, they find their possessions have been rifled through, and Chris's equipment is covered with slime. And cum.
There it is.
They come across a river identical to the one they crossed earlier, and realize they've been walking in circles. Hayden vanishes the next morning, and Chris and Tanner try in vain to find him. That night, they hear Hayden's agonizing cries, but again, are unable to find him.
Not in the ass. Not in the ass.
They theorize that his yells are a joke. The next day, Tanner discovers a bundle of beef jerky sticks tied with fabric from Hayden's shirt. Upon opening the bundle, he also finds a blood-soaked scrap of his shirt containing his glasses. Although distraught, he does not tell Chris.
It's like, nah, we'll keep this one.
That night, Tanner records himself apologizing to all their families, taking responsibility for their predicament. That night, they hear Hayden calling out to them, so they follow his voice to an abandoned ruins of an arena. Trying to locate Hayden, they go down to the basement, where an unseen force assaults Chris, whooing, causing him to drop his mic. Tanner enters the basement yelling, and his camera captures Chris shoved in a corner facing the wall. Tanner calls out to him, but he doesn't react.
Like Blair Witch?
Keep reading.
No.
Oh, okay.
The unseen force assaults Tanner, causing him to scream and drop his camera. The last few seconds show the camera being picked up and showing the face of the creature. None other than Ric Flair himself. He woos one last time before the feed is turned off.
The last one.
That's the Flair Witch Project.
That was pretty good. I like that. Oh, Chris has got media to go along with it.
The Flair Witch.
Oh, I like that. That was really good.
I love that.
That was really good.
Yeah. In October of 1994, Ric Flair went wooing into the woods near Burkesville, Maryland. When wrestling in a documentary, a year later, the footage was found.
Send that to me.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I found that. I'm like, I could definitely.
This is it. All right, Tanner.
Mine is not nearly as
as good as that. That was insane. No. Mine is garbage compared to that.
Yeah, I really like that one.
So mine.
This is all from memory.
Yeah, no, I remember this pretty well.
Oh man.
So this is a true story. Well, I got two. One of them is really short. It's the time I think I encountered a ghost.
Did you?
And then the second time I think I encountered a demon of some kind. And no, I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. Let me explain.
Haters out there need to chill.
So, this first one, the short story, takes place back when me and Carrie were living in our first duplex.
The one across the street from your old duplex?
From across the street from the one that we moved into that we owned, yeah. That one. I was in for the weekend from college, and this was probably my junior year of college.
Okay.
Had my duffel bag upstairs near this back window where it went out to the balcony. And we were downstairs making dinner. And I go up to get something out of my duffel bag, and when I do, I'm leaned over and I'm facing where the window is. And then to my right, kind of back and to my right, that's where the bathroom and shower was. I saw Carrie walk into the bathroom, so I went there and followed her to talk to her or say something, and there was nobody there. Nobody there. Like, I saw somebody walk in there, and I was like, Carrie! And then, yeah! From downstairs, and that freaked the shit out of me. Well, yeah, short, but
a ghost
it was freaky. Yeah. So, not too long later, so there's a little bit of setup for this story. So this I know was my junior year of college. I spent the first semester at UFAS, and then I transferred back to Tech for the spring semester.
What a wild school UFAS is.
Right.
Yeah, it was fine.
Isn't it a mess?
It was all right.
It's such a train wreck. Anyway.
So every other year that I was at Tech, I roomed with Matt. Yeah. My buddy Matt. And so he got an apartment that year without me, and it was...
Wow, I can't believe him.
It was off-campus apartments, and it had like 4 units to an apartment, and they were all had a bedroom and their own bathroom. Yeah, it was sick. It was great. But so after I transferred back, I got a single dorm because I wasn't able to room with him. And I'd met his other roommates. They were pretty cool. It was him, another guy, and then 2 girls. And they were pretty cool. But so I'm going back to my dorm one night. This was in January. It was like 2 weeks into the semester. I'm driving back to my dorm late one night. And I get pulled over by campus police. And I get busted for pot. Dun, dun, dun.
That's a pretty scary story.
Yeah, I know, right? That's not even the scary part. So, I get ushered to the, I ended up getting charges and all that fun stuff. That doesn't really matter for the story. What does matter is I got kicked out of the dorm I was staying in. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks into the semester, and here's the scary part of that. I still had to pay for the whole semester.
Still had to pay.
Which is so effed up.
I hated that. Yeah. So there I was on a cot in Matt's apartment after that, like Anne Franking it. Because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
And around that same time, one of the girls that they were living with, they had a falling out. Like, she just got really mean and kind of just crazy out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
it happens.
Yelling at them, fighting, picking fights.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And before that, she was super cool, super chill, and they all got along. So she moved out, and then I took her her room. Okay? And I don't know what it is about that room, but like when you were sitting in there, it was one of those things where you just like where your red lights are going on. You know, like there's
just
there's like
six senses.
Yeah, like going off, man. And like I don't know why, but I could not sit in there with the bathroom door open. It was weird. It really felt like something was watching you from it.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't being paranoid. Like it was just that's just what it felt like.
Your vibe meter was going wild.
Dude, it was like but so I always kept it closed. Okay. I always kept it closed. Because it was just freaking weird. So you know, a couple months go by and I'm sitting in there, I've got my headphones on and I'm doing some homework or studying or something like that. I'm faced away from where the bathroom was. And I feel
oh man.
I turn around, feel a little tap on my shoulder, turn around, nobody's there.
Nothing.
Not a thing.
Nobody was there. But dude, I swear, I felt like it felt. What I thought had happened was Matt came in there and tapped me on the shoulder to get my attention about something, but nobody was there. And I took my headphones off and I was like,
right.
Matt, and
what?
He was on the other side of the apartment in his room watching Dragon Ball or some shit. But the thing is that bathroom door was open.
Ooh.
About yay.
Yeah.
And the lights were off. And I always kept that motherfucker closed. Because it's so...
I remember you telling the story, and Matt was talking about how creepy that room was. Because I remember him
He got bad vibes from it, too.
Yeah, he didn't even like going in there.
No. We normally just hung out in his room. I just went in there for homework and to sleep.
That's when you're most vulnerable. It's when you're asleep.
But no, I mean... After that, we were doing pretty regular, like, Bible studies, and we were doing it in Matt's room. So I was like, man, why don't we move that to my room? So we did.
Did it help?
And it helped.
Okay.
Like, I still kept it closed after that, but I don't really remember it
any
being
other
as weird.
The vibe was better?
Yeah, or nothing else happened after that.
All right.
But, yeah, so I don't know.
You slayed a demon.
Yeah. But no, that was probably
Matt's Bible study really knocked him off his feet.
But that's probably one of the freakiest things that's ever happened to me. Like, one of the few times I was actually, like, weirdly scared.
Yeah.
Surrounding.
Yeah.
No.
Or something.
It is something.
It was something.
It was something.
It was something. I don't know what it was.
Maybe it was a portal.
That bathroom was a portal?
The bathroom was a portal.
Don't do Bloody Mary in that bathroom.
I know that one thing you talked about on part one, where they like pull up the floors and there's like pentagrams.
Yeah,
yes,
maybe
that's something.
Like, maybe if you pulled the mirror behind the bathroom wall and there's a pentagram behind the mirror.
Oh my
something
God.
crazy could have happened in that bathroom.
Yeah, they just painted over it.
That's what they do.
I don't know,
they're just like, this.
We'll clean this up.
What are you, some kilts?
But
some kilts paint.
That place was rough.
It was bad juju.
There's bad juju.
Do you think that room still has bad juju?
I don't know. What is? Oh my God. I can't even put that up.
No, you get out of here.
No.
It's a Bloody Mary meme, but it's dirty. Did y'all see my PSRT?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Not even 99 cents.
No, it's $3.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's
the real fear.
Right, yeah. Peace Teas came out with a hard Peace Tea. And it was really, it's dangerous. Because it tastes just like a 99-cent Peace Tea. But,
okay.
But it had...
I thought he had a stroke. I thought he was saying peach tea.
No, it was.
Yeah.
But it was...
When he said a peach tea, I thought he had a stroke there for a second.
Yeah. No, it tasted just like a 99-cent Peace Tea, but it had 6% alcohol in it. And I drank it like a...
Ooh, damn. Very good. Very good.
All right, we'll see whose sounds better.
You talked over his.
Then mine sounds better, obviously.
All right, so it's Hayden's turn.
So, ripped this from somewhere.
Well, you're going to have to give him credit.
Credit to this person. Insert caption down here of where I got it from. In the small, secluded town of Whistler's Hollow, nestled deep within the dense forests of Arkansas.
You want to speak up into that thing?
There lies a chilling urban legend that has haunted the locals for generations. The The legend speaks of a mysterious creature known as the Whistler, a benevolent being that roams the shadowy woods under the cover of night. According to the tale, the Whistler is said to have once been a harmless, a lonely hermit who lived in a desolate cabin on the outskirts of town.
His name? Ben Kenobi.
You mean old Ben Kenobi?
Old Ben. You guys. Over time, however, his isolation and despair twisted his mind, transforming him into a vengeful spirit thirsting for revenge against the townsfolk who had shunned him.
Vengeancely thirsty.
That's where he went over to the dark side. Right there. Could have happened to Ben. The legend tells of the Whistler's unique ability to mimic the sound of the forest with eerie precision. Its haunting melodies are said to have carried through the night, luring unsuspecting victims into the depths of the woods. The townspeople claim that anyone who ventures into Whistler's domain is doomed to suffer a dreadful fate. The Whistler's victims are said to have vanished without a trace. What's that,
missing 411?
Missing 411s, yeah. The Whistler's victims leaving behind only a bone-chilling silence. Some accounts tell of lost hikers who stumbled upon the Whistler's cabin, drawn in by the melody of its haunting whistle. As the night wore on, their desperate pleas for help were swallowed by the dense forest, and their bodies were never found. Whispers of the Whistler's existence.
Whispers of the Whistler.
Whispers of the Whistler's existence spread throughout Whistler's Hollow, chilling the heart of its inhabitants. Parents warned their children not to wander too far from home after sunset, for they too feared that their children would encounter
Is the title of this Arkansas's Whistling Whistler?
Arkansas's Whistling Whistler from
Yes.
Whistler's Hollow.
Yes. The town became enveloped in an atmosphere of fear and suspicion, as even the faintest sound carried the possibility of the Whistler's presence. Local folklore suggests that there may be a way to escape the clutches. Some say that carrying a silver charm blessed by a holy man can provide protection against the spirit.
Is he a wolf?
Blessed by a Whistler's Holler's village shaman.
Others believe that reciting a sacred incantation passed down through generations can ward off the Whistler's deadly grasp. The Whistler's Hollow urban legend continues to be shared as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers that lurk beyond the safety of civilization.
Don't get diddlered by a whistler.
Watch that diddly. That's it?
That's really it.
Okay.
It's just more of a legend story.
I like that it was in Arkansas. That's pretty
cool. Where is Whistler's Hollow?
Non-existent.
Oh, okay. So it's like Arkansas Skull Island.
Yeah. Let me pull it up again.
It's like a mysterious trailer park.
It's actually just Possum Holler.
It's just Possum Holler.
They just renamed it Whistler's Holler.
There's a Whistler Hollow Drive in Colorado Springs. There's a Whistler Hollow.
He said he was in Arkansas.
I know. Just telling you, this is what the Google Maps says.
It's probably down there in like southern central Arkansas.
Way on yonder, past the pond.
Is that necessary?
Man.
Damn. Oh, there's a second one.
That's a street bike, though. Way on yonder, past the ponder.
Is old gonna call about that?
I don't know.
No. Enveloping one of Tanner's neighbors into the narrative we have here.
Well, she used to call on us, so I really hope that she just called on them.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Probably not.
Because she's a beach.
That's not nice.
There we go. Here's story number
4.
Yeah, Chris's number 1 tier story. Look at this.
Is this one better than the Flare Witch Project?
Which that one was really good.
Yeah, that's hard. That's gonna be hard to top.
Yeah, I think so. This one's actually scary.
Okay.
Oh man.
We're gonna call this one the Haunted Microphone. Ooh. All right. This tale begins in a basement with 3 boys just trying to get a podcast going. Larry, Barry, and Mo.
I'm on it.
They were all trying to get their podcasting gear ordered, and Barry stumbled across a very good deal. One of the most high-end microphones, usually selling for around $600, was on Craigslist for a mere $50.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So he jumped at the deal. He arrived at the home of the person selling the item, and the place was looking very decrepit, almost abandoned.
Decrepit?
The christenisms. We need to have a whole episode about the christenisms.
Decrepit.
You know what?
Decrepit.
It didn't pop up red when I typed it up, so it's spelled correct.
All right.
He knocked at the door, and to his surprise, a man answered, barked for the $50, snatched it out of Barry's hands, and threw him the mic all tangled up in its cord. Told him to leave his property and don't return the item. Barry's thinking the mic has got to be fucking broken. But it looks brand new, so he rushes to Larry's house to test it out. The gang is all there now, testing out all the equipment they've ordered, and the mic is working flawlessly, and is lighting up the room with its LED glow. It has several different color options, and Barry sets it to a vibrant green. After a few hours, the mic turns red, and the boys suspect maybe it's a safety feature for getting too hot, so they decided they should probably end there. Mo is going over the recording and notices about the time that the mic turns red, he's getting a lot of background noise that wasn't in the room that they could hear with their naked ears. He's able to tune around the sounds, and everything seems to be alright. The next time the boys get to there's no issues. Everything goes off without a beat. So they're just talking about the show, putting everything away, and Larry's talking about how Barry got such a steal on that sick-ass microphone, and how he can't believe the man didn't know what he had. Once the guys headed home, Larry started playing with the microphone. All of a sudden, it started changing colors, making the room look like a rave. Then it started to speak to Larry through the audio system in a language he couldn't fathom. Larry started seeing images of him hurting the other two, so he unplugged the mic and ran to the bathroom to wash his face, trying to
wash the images off his eyes.
Trying to wash the sins away from his mind, but the mic never changed colors. It stayed on even after being unplugged.
Does it still connect to the audio system?
Even though
it's unplugged?
It's unplugged and it just stayed on, but it wasn't talking to him.
But was it still recording?
Yes.
Because we need one of those.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Where can we get one of those? When the guys came over the next day, Larry didn't speak a word. He didn't want Barry to know that he was playing with his sick-ass mic.
Okay.
After the recording, Mo was doing some work on the audio.
It is a sick mic, not gonna lie.
It sounds pretty damn sweet.
He was doing some work on the audio, and he couldn't believe what he was hearing. Nothing was recorded, he exclaimed out. Then all of a sudden, from the static, nothing but screeching and awful noise rang out of his headset. Mo, frightened now, didn't know what to make of it. He turned it off and just left the room. Then Larry came up there checking on the recording after hearing Mo scream about none of it being recorded. When he clicked on the file, all of a sudden the cord to Barry's mic wrapped around his foot, tripping him into the computer and knocking him out cold. Once he woke up, he wasn't the same Larry that went out. Barry and Mo were shaking him, trying to get him to wake up. Excited to see him awake but confused, they noticed his eyes had turned from a shit brown to now piss yellow color.
Full Sith.
Larry grabbed Mo by the throat, choking him and throwing him through his bedroom wall, getting him lodged in the drywall. Barry, scared shitless, didn't know what to do but sit there and stare. Larry came over to him, grabbed his beloved microphone, and shoved it deep into his mouth until it was lodged in his throat. Gasping and scared, all he could do was cry as he slowly ran out of air, watching his best friend pull his other best friend out of the wall and start wailing on him. When Larry's parents came home, they found Mo and Barry dead and no signs of Larry or the demonic microphone. He is believed to be out on the run making terrible podcasts and scaring people.
His name now... Joe Rogan.
Get out, man. That was good. That was good. Yeah, that topped that first one. Mm-hmm. We need to save all these and sell them in a book.
Yeah, right.
All of them.
All my short stories turn into Stephen King novels.
He buys the rights.
I'll still think about the Krampus.
The Krampus one was good.
Story.
The Krampus story, I could definitely go on about that one.
Man.
I've been thinking about what the end of the year is going to look like for us, but
it's looking pretty good.
Almost to a whole year podcasting.
I know.
Yeah.
Not like straight wildly. We took a couple breaks, but we did really good.
It's been, I think our widest gap was like 3 weeks. Something like that.
And it was over summer. We're adults. We have jobs.
We got shit.
This isn't our only job yet.
Shit.
Yeah, help us.
Thanks, like subscribers. YouTube post credits?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
The people have been here.
I figured we would go for longer than this with 4 stories.
I mean, they were only a page long.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like that's a minute read. Like if you're
good.
like,
yeah, that's true.
Like I tried stretching it out a little bit, but I mean,
I felt like we did pretty good on time.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they're only like if you were going up and reading to a class, this is only gonna like a page only lasts you about a minute.
That's true.
Like if I had 5 pages of material, I could probably get 5 minutes.
We can talk about the giveaway.
Have you got that? Have you got the details?
Yeah, have you got that figured out?
Everybody.
Oh, announcement time! Ding, 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 ding.
Going to the calendar here. The merch giveaway.
Merch
will
giveaway.
Be Thursday, the 26th of October, to
November the 2nd.
So you 5 a.m. listeners are going to get a head start.
Hey.
Compared to those people who see us through social media.
I mean, it really just giving the people the chance to.
You'll have enough time.
We're just doing a like, share.
You got to follow on social media. You got to tag 3 people, and then for an extra entry, you can go on and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And we'll make a post about this with the details.
With all the details. So
tag 3 people on Facebook. That's an entry. Tag 3 people on Instagram. That's an entry. And then subscribe on YouTube. That's an entry. And we'll write down your name. We'll put it in a hat
on each of those.
Yeah, and you have to also be a current follower. So I mean, if you do it, that could be 3 of your name drops. We'll put them in a hat, churn it up, whatever.
Unlimited entries per person?
Yeah, on the comment.
Oh, that sounds god-awful.
No, it's perfect.
So that'll be in a more condensed and cohesive
We will give you all the information
in a post.
Much better in a post.
Yeah, be on the lookout for the Facebook or the Instagram.
Be checking that out.
Maybe X? Have you given
No, I haven't. I've neglected our
We're
X.
done with the Twitter.
I'm done with that.
I may even do something on TikTok.
TikTok. Do it on the TikTok.
I imagine the post will go live the day and date this episode
drops.
Did you
say live?
No, we'll do it the day before.
No, I'll just do it Thursday.
We'll just do it Thursday.
We do it Thursday at like 7:30.
Make it all complicated.
Good stuff. I'm very excited. We've been wanting to do this for like a year.
Yeah, we finally got it together, and then
and a lot of people have been
very
asking
interested.
me about. We're going to have to actually get merchandise going because I noticed.
I've had a lot of people ask me too, and there's
I know Kimber and Justin want it. My parents want it.
We'll just have to make a handful of sizes, larges and mediums.
So
we're only doing larges and mediums.
When did our first
we
episode?
are, as the recording today of this episode, we are 1 month exactly away from our you get 1 year anniversary.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah. November 22nd, right?
November 22nd, 2022.
That's fun.
We'll have to put some signs up or something. Happy 1 year.
Yeah, just like a 1 year birthday.
Yay!
Wow,
good stuff.
So thanks for dropping by Thursday at 5.
Yeah, thanks for listening to our stories, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Chris, tell him happy Halloween.
Yeah, Chris talking to the microphone.
Happy Halloween.
Yes. You guys enjoy
the spooktacular episode.
Yeah, thanks for being here for part 2.
We're going to go off and record the mini-sode for next week. The basement the basement biddy.
Yes.
The basement biddy. Bye.
Bye. Bye now.
Bye bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell all your friends.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
Please.
Post credits.
Post credits. Oh, post credits.
Y'all, that new Stones album that came out on Friday.
Oh yeah,
got me so hard. It had no right being as good as it is. I sent you one of the songs.
Yeah.
Chris.
You earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
That gets my PP hard.
I jammed out to it for a minute. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with it, but there's a bunch of Jada Pinkett Smith shit going out right now.
I saw all that stuff.
Oh my gosh! So
she's like, Tupac is my soulmate.
Yeah,
after being married to Will Smith for
I haven't seen any of this.
30 years.
This meme gets me. So Jada Pinkett Smith revealed she was in the back seat when Tupac got shot.
No.
When the bullet started flying, she was heard screaming, "Take Will Smith instead!"
God.
That's edgy. I did see a similar meme where it said, turns out Jada was in the car that night, and it shows that famous picture of Tupac where he's looking out the car window, but it's got her head. No.
Oh. Her head, like...
Yeah, her head is, like, peeking up from right there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'll try to find it and throw it in here.
There's another one where anytime Will Smith had like a movie come out or something, she's like, it just doesn't sound good. You need to throw a Tupac album in there.
Everything I hear about the couple is so weird.
Honestly.
And bizarre.
It's really weird because I really like Will's movies, but then you hear about his family and it's just crazy. The kids are crazy. His wife is crazy.
I just don't keep up with all that.
But they're like Hollywood normal, so...
I know. Is that a Hollywood normal? I just feel for that man so much. Yeah. Honestly,
he
was crying on TV, and they turned that into a fucking meme.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. So every time I hear anything about Jada, I think of that meme where he's just like,
just crying.
So upset.
Yeah, like that. She sucked that man's soul out of him.
Man's like whole heart and soul shattered. And he's crying on TV, and we're like, that's good meme material.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio got fucked pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
What?
His ex-wife shit on his bed.
Are you talking about...
That's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Well, I mean, shit.
She shit on the bed and like tried to cut his finger off.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, she's like it was the dog.
Yeah, listen. We've all been with crazy women. That's just part. Like, you got that hot level and you got that crazy level. You're just trying to find the in between.
The hot crazy scale.
Yeah, she's on the hot crazy side, and you're just going to get that. I got stabbed in the eyebrow with a fork. She's
too crazy.
She was crazy. We broke up 3 months after that.
Get out of here.
It's just I feel for Johnny Depp, but man, Will Smith, that's a heartache.
I had one of my hats stolen from an ex one time.
Ooh, what a bitch. That's worse than a hoodie for me.
One of my special hats.
Yeah.
It was an OSU hat.
Well, good ones.
It's cool. So we want to go do the mini-sode now?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll do our best.
Thanks for the sticking around for the post-credits.
See you later.
This is the turd going down the toilet.
Bye.
Bye now.